Hey, I'm Constanza from Chile.
Hey, my name is Corbin. I'm from New Zealand.
Hi, my name is Annie and I'm from Massachusetts, USA.
Hey everyone, it's Devika from Indonesia.
Hi, my name is Coral. I'm from Spain and our New Year's Eve tradition is
Hi everyone, welcome back to Hanna Worldwide and Friends, the podcast about living abroad. If you live abroad or you love to travel or you are interested in different countries and cultures, this podcast is for you. Also, if you always wanted to live abroad but you haven't found the courage yet, this podcast might inspire you. Just follow me on Instagram or hit the bell button in Spotify to get updated on new episodes. Listen to Hanna Worldwide and Friends on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or wherever you get your podcast. Hi everyone, welcome to the last episode of 2023 of my show Hanna Worldwide and Friends. I was curious about other people and other cultures' New Year's traditions, and I asked some of you to tell me a little bit about your way of celebrating the New Year. Please enjoy a collection of New Year's traditions around the world.
Hi, my name is Coral. I'm from Spain and our New Year's Eve tradition is to eat grapes. So we all watch TV and the last 12 seconds of the last hour of the year, we've got these bells and each one of them marks the second, and then you have a bowl with your 12 grapes and you're meant to eat one grape per bell. And then if you manage to eat them all before the last bell, then technically you should have a very lucky year. It's really hard because obviously your mouth gets full of grapes and you're trying to chew and swallow, and yeah. So for kids, I think we have like these little chocolate sweets that makes it slightly easier, but it depends on the family because it's also good fun to, you obviously do it around the table with your whole family, so it's there's a lot of like fun moments of people spitting grapes out or choking, so yeah. Real fun.
Hey, I'm Constanza from Chile, and a New Year's tradition here is for people to use yellow underwear during New Year's Eve. It is supposed to bring you good luck. So that's our New Year's Eve tradition. That's it. It's and a very fun one though. Okay, Happy New Year's to everyone. Bye.
Hi Hanna and friends. New Year's traditions in Greece. I guess we'll start with a calendar. What is calendar? New Year's carols that children sing from door to door very early in the morning of 31st of December. Children go from door to door, they sing the calendar and they are offered sweets and money. Now in the evening, that sets the day. In the evening, as family and friends are getting together, a very special tradition is playing cards. This is a very special game called Triadaena, which means 31st. It's played with money, obviously, and we were so excited as kids about that. Just playing the cards and winning the money, it was unbelievable. Of course, you lose sometimes, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure kids still do it today. Adults not that much. They are very busy drinking and eating and having fun. And of course, after the year has changed and all the hugs and kisses and wishes are made, we cut the Vasilopita. Vasilopita is a sweet cake with a hidden coin inside. The one that is going to get the coin is the lucky person of the year to come. And last but not least, the equivalent of Santa Claus or Saint Nicholas, in Greece is called Agios Vasilis. Agios Vasilis is coming in the morning of the 1st of January, leaving his presents under the Christmas tree. That's it from Greece. Merry Christmas and a very, very happy New Year to everyone. Bye.
Kia ora New Zealand, kia ora Brazil, kia ora mundo. My name is Maya, and I come from the warm, beautiful, musical, colorful, welcoming, and full of some of the best parties in the world, Brazil. For the new year, that we call Réveillon, the French word, all the capitals have a big show with the local artists, and the parties have the climax with the countdown and fireworks. In Copacabana, for example, one of the most traditional Réveillons in Rio de Janeiro, the city has prepared almost 15 minutes of fireworks that will start at midnight. São Paulo, my hometown, will have the traditional São Silvestre race, with almost 30,000 runners coming from everywhere, and later 12 minutes of fireworks at Paulista Avenue, and the shows will carry on until early morning. It's very traditional to wear white clothes to bring peace to our souls. And also for ladies, there is a folklore that the color of the panties mean what you want the most for the year that is starting. For example, if you use a red panty, you are wishing for passion. If you use yellow, you are wanting money. White for a peaceful year, and so on. If you are in the beach, you will jump 7 waves after the midnight and make 7 wishes or pray, depending on your beliefs, and ask for Iemanjà's blessing. If you are Buddhist, you will go to a temple and help ring the bell for 108 times. The 108th time will be at midnight, and it's called Joya no Kane. It's believed that with it, we purify humans all over the world. Anyway, there are several other ways to celebrate the Réveillon in Brazil, as we are culturally very diverse. And if you haven't been there yet, I strongly recommend experiencing it at least once in your life. I wish you a happy new year, wherever you are in the world.
Hello to everyone. I'm Sergio. I met this wonderful woman in a travel in USA, and it was such an amazing experience. So, she asked me about to tell the people how we in Colombia celebrate the New Year's Eve. So, we have 3 kinds of celebrations, like the big families, like the families with a lot of siblings. They get together in the mamas, grandmamas, or grandmother and grandfather house and make a lot of food. This food, you smell it and you say, oh my God, it's Christmas. So then all your cousins or your uncles, you sit on the table really late, at midnight, and share this food. This is one kind of celebration. We make this in Christmas and New Year's Eve. Then we have the young people celebration, the single people celebration, and then you stay with your family, say, oh, Happy New Year, and then you go to a party, to a club and something like that. It's really typical here. So this thing that I'm saying and what I am going to do with my family and my friends from the neighborhood is we make a doll. It can be a small doll or a really big doll, a funny doll, a teddy bear, for example, or something like a funny character. It can be the president, it can be also an actor, something like that, a person, an animal, whatever. You fill it in with some fireworks and you light it on midnight. And that represents you're letting the bad stuff behind, your past behind, and you're moving forward and you're celebrating the new stuff that it will be soon to come. Something like that. It's superstitious stuff.
Hey, my name is Corbin, I'm from New Zealand, and my Christmas tradition is gathering with the people I care about and usually ending up in a food coma from eating too much. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone.
Hi, my name is Annie, and I'm from Massachusetts, USA. When it comes to New Year's and traditions, there aren't too many big cultural ones, but typically people get together with either their friends or family and of course stay up till midnight. And usually people wear those little hats and have those little noisemaker things in their hands that they blow, and we have champagne. And then it's really, really common for everybody to have a TV playing in the background, which shows the ball dropping in New York City. And then everyone gathers around and talks about how crazy all those people are in New York City for standing out in the cold all night while everyone else is in their warm house.
Kia ora, I'm Chelsea and I'm from New Zealand. So down here over Christmas and New Year's is normally ridiculously hot, and you'll find a lot of Kiwis flocking to the beaches. So a New Year's tradition for me is to get up early in the morning and go for a refreshing dip in the ocean. It's an amazing way to start the new year.
Hey everyone, it's Devika from Indonesia. So the typical New Year's tradition here is to catch up with family and friends. We usually have dinner together on the New Year's Eve, and we will stay and talk until at around midnight. Then we will light the fireworks to celebrate and welcome New Year.
New Year's in Alaska for me is just friends, family, loved ones, getting together, low-key parties, waiting for fireworks, waiting for midnight, and watching out for aurora. There's been many New Years that have come in with aurora dancing overhead. But yeah, it's usually low-key, calm, just love, friendship, having those people who really matter to me around me. Yeah, staying out of the cold, having a good time with people who matter.
Hi everyone, I'm Hanna. I'm your host of this show and I'm from Germany. My New Year's tradition is usually that you come together either with friends or with family and have a really nice social meal. That could be, for example, fondue, which is a little bit like hot pot, where you have like a pot of hot soup in the middle of the table, and you can have like little net where you can put vegetables, meat and all sorts of stuff inside, and then boil it and just enjoy having like a chat and just dragging it out for quite a while. Or you can have like raclette, that's more like a little grill where you can also bake under it, and you also just drag it out as a social event, eating, enjoying a chat. And then what we often do, which is funny, that we do it as Germans, is we have a fortune cookie, which we open and read out loud, what's inside, and just enjoy having like a good start and good wishes for the new year. What we also sometimes do is that we have donuts where one of them is filled with like mustard or something more gross and not something which should be inside a donut, and everyone is taking one and having a bite, and the person who has the one with the mustard in it, it's like well wishes, good luck. So everyone is trying to kind of bite a little bit inside rather than getting it all into your mouth. But the rule is to take a good bite so that you have a decent chunk of mustard. Another main tradition is everyone can buy their own fireworks, and depending on the person, family or group of friends, you will have a lot of fireworks, and sometimes you would go to the marketplace just of your town or city and do it with everyone together, or you just stand in front of your house and see how the whole street lights up when at midnight everyone is shooting their fireworks up into the air and celebrates it and enjoys a firework. Another interesting tradition, and I'm not too sure how to call it, but it's like we have like a little set or kit of play figures and like a little spoon, and you put that figure on top of that spoon and heat it up above a candle, and it liquefies, and you have to have a bowl with cold water next to it, and then you chuck that liquid metal into the bowl of cold water, and it's building a shape. And then you take a light and you hold this figure, this shape which was built in the cold water, into the light, and the shadow which is projected onto the wall you have to interpret. And on the back of that kit you usually find explanations. There's like, for example, a half moon shape could mean good fortune. There's a lot of different explanations about certain shapes. And that's just usually a lot of fun. But I think nowadays they don't do it anymore because they also realized that it's a high risk of children swallowing metal or harming themselves. So I think they changed it and it's not necessarily done that way anymore. This is the German tradition I had with my family and friends, and I hope you enjoy yours.
Hello, my name is Nick. I'm from Taiwan. My New Year's tradition that I remember is that the family gathers together to have a very decent meal, big meal. We generally have things that we normally don't eat, like a roast duck, maybe hot pot, and dumplings maybe, because the shape of dumplings look like little gold ingots from back in the day. So it just signifies wealth. And you never finish the meal because that's also a tradition we have to dictate that you always have enough food left over, meaning you never starve. We also play mahjong during this time, and the sound of the tiles hitting each other, this reminds me of New Year's always. Then we have fireworks that we can buy in big volumes because it's not like in New Zealand where it's very much regulated. And lastly, we give each other red envelopes with money. And depending on your age and also if you're working, it kind of dictates if you are giving the envelopes or if you're receiving them. Generally, the parents give to kids and the working adults generally give their parents. Well, you can do it either way, both ways, as long as people do it.
Hey, I'm Rajni from Mumbai, India. I've been in New Zealand for almost 5 years. And our New Year tradition wasn't really much because we weren't allowed to go outside, be with friends. But so we just stayed in with our family and had some family friends come over and, just had some more food, drinks, and that was pretty much it. So ever since I've had the freedom to do my own thing for New Year's, I have been making my own traditions. So for the past 5 years, I always wanted to go out partying and clubbing on New Year's night with my friends, but never got that opportunity. And now that I'm in New Zealand, I think I'm past that age, but I still want to make more new traditions. So I like to keep it quite simple, and I prefer going out camping or just out to a destination which I have been eyeing for a while. Go camping, do some activities with friends, have a get together, and that's really my tradition so far. And I think I'd like to keep it up that way. And I'm really enjoying it so far.
Hi, my name is Serena Lloyd. I am from South Africa. And my New Year's tradition that we do as a family is we like to go out and spend the day together doing something fun as a family.
A massive thank you to everyone who has been listening to the show or has been participating as a guest. It was a great year of sharing, learning, and understanding, and I couldn't have done it without you. I appreciate you all. Have a great start into the new year, and I hope to hear from you again in 2024.